I was thinking, alright, I'm using grape tomatoes. I had this idea, ding! What if I used grapes? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, grapes? Grape salsa? Crazy. It's crazy. But it is good. So I have these grapes in the refrigerator. I looked online. I'm not the first one to ever think of this. But I guess we sort of, the rest of the people that thought of it also had a good idea, because fruit salsa, if you've never had fruit salsa, people are making mango salsa, you know, melon salsa, all sorts of different salsas, peach salsa, cherry salsa. And so it's not really that big of a stretch that we're going to use grapes. It's 1 pint of seedless grapes. Make sure they're seedless. You don't want to be biting into any seeds. Just chop them up. I like to keep them a little more coarse when I'm chopping them. I like them to sort of stay together a little bit better. Instead of the sweet onion, if you want to use sweet onion, that's fine. I used green onions or scallions, and washed them, chopped them up. I used about three green onions. Again, half of the bell pepper, so if you're making these two salsas back to back, you'll still have that other half of the bell pepper all ready to go. You'll want 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. You want to mince these. Again, 2 to 4 tablespoons of fresh cilantro. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm adding a little more than I did in the last recipe because you know, I want just a little bit more of that acidity to come through. And instead of using lime juice, I'm using lime zest. And so people forget that a lot of the flavor in these citrus fruits is in the peel. So you take a zester, it's going to take a while. You start zesting and you keep going, it's going to take a while, it's going to keep going. Zesting, 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 you're going to want to fast forward yourself because the zesting is going to take so long, but then you'll finally get it zested and you'll realize that that flavor that you added was so awesome that it was worth the long wait. And then just a little bit of salt at the end to taste. Mix it up, put it in the refrigerator, cover it, and should be good to go. About an hour later, you can try it.
We'll be thinking about what we're missing. I don't mind so much that I'm in Dutch again, but how did I get here? From the first time I saw you scout.
We have some here. You can use any color grapes you want. I use red and black. I threw a few the green or white grapes on top. And this would also be a good topping for like a grilled fish, like a grilled salmon, or you know, a chicken. You can put it on probably a pork. So you know, think a little bit outside the box. It's also a great appetizer. I just like to eat it as an appetizer, but you know, if you have a lean protein that you want to add some flavor to, this is a great way to do it. I just love this stuff. I might have to eat all this. Get my 5 servings of fruit and vegetables right here.
Take the blame when you're feeling lonely, Josephine. My heart